know why they got off the bus so early, just a feeling. The road ended near a small, forgotten station. No signs, no schedules, only one bench, and the sound of distant tracks humming, as if remembering a rhythm older than time. There were no announcements, no clock, just the wind brushing through tall grass and the faint smell of rain. They sat on the bench and waited, not impatiently, but curiously. Some part of them knew this train wasn't for schedules. It was for timing of another kind. Hours passed, maybe more. The world around them slowed. They watched a bird land, a leaf fall, a thought rise, and for the first time in a long while, they didn't try to make anything happen. They just noticed a distant sound, not loud, not urgent, just steady, like the heartbeat of something sure of itself. The train was coming, and it wasn't rushing. It never did. The train stopped with a soft sigh. No conductor called. No doors slid open with ceremony. They simply stepped forward, and the door opened when they were ready. No sooner, no later. Inside, it smelled of cedar and paper. The seats were mismatched, some old, some velvet, all gently used. They chose one by a window. The train began to move only once they sat, as if waiting for full consent. Outside, the scenery changed slowly. Forests gave way to lakes. Rain came and went. But inside, everything was calm. They held nothing. They planned nothing. And for the first time, the future didn't feel like pressure. It felt like air. A soft bell rang. They looked up. A tea cart appeared, not pushed, just present. No menu. Just a single steaming cup of something that smelled like quiet afternoons and safe beginnings. The window fogged. They wrote something in it with their finger. Not a message for anyone else, but a word they'd forgotten how to say without guilt. Rest. They passed a mountain they once climbed, a town they once left, a person they once were, and each memory waved not to haunt, but to say, "You made it. You're still here." The train began to slow, not to arrive, but to offer. A small platform came into view. No destination, just a choice. They didn't feel pushed. They felt invited. They didn't step off. Not yet. There was more they wanted to feel. And this train, unlike the world they came from, didn't punish waiting. It respected readiness. Later they would leave, not to arrive somewhere else, but because they felt full again. Full of breath, full of silence, full of enoughness. They looked back once, not out of doubt, but gratitude. The train didn't wave. It didn't need to. Its message had already been given. You are allowed to move at the pace of your healing. And as they walked onward, no destination, just direction, they smiled. Not because they knew what was next, but because they knew it didn't have to rush.